Chancellor, Pro-Chancellor, honoured guests, graduates and graduands, I'm pleased to present to congregation Barbara Dixon, on whom the University has agreed to confer the award of Doctor of Arts honoris causa. Barbara Dixon was born in Dunfermline, Scotland, where she started playing the piano from the age of 5. By her teens, she was also playing the guitar, and quickly developed a passion for folk music. Soon, she was gigging regularly on the folk circuit, and in 1968, she resigned from her Edinburgh civil service job to take up a full-time career in music. Barbara's early career brought her wide attention and great respect. Touring the folk circuit around Scotland and England, she was drawn to the stories of everyday people evoked in the songs, and would play both traditional songs from the repertoire and contemporary songs. During this time, she worked with other musicians such as Gerry Rafferty, Archie Fisher, Rab Noakes and Billy Connolly, though it was her friendship with the playwright Willie Russell that would change her career. In 1974, Willie Russell invited Barbara to be one of 3 musicians in his new play, John, Paul, George, Ringo and Bert, which was performed at the Liverpool Everyman, with a cast including Anthony Sher, Bernard Hill and Trevor Eve. The show transferred to London, and Barbara was signed to RSO Records by the impresario Robert Stigwood. Cancelling 2 months of folk gigs to pursue this opportunity, Barbara found herself courting increasing success in the pop industry, releasing singles such as Answer Me and a new song by Tim Rice and Andrew Lloyd Webber, Another Suitcase in Another Hall. More hits followed, Caravans, January, February, before Barbara was again approached by Willie Russell, this time to record a demo song from his new show, Blood Brothers. Drawn to the character Mrs. Johnston, a working-class mother who gives away one of her twin babies so the other can have a better chance, she decided to take on the role. This was her first time acting on the stage, though she won great acclaim and the Olivier Award for Best Actress in a Musical. During the 1980s, Barbara continued to be associated with musical theatre, not least because of her hit single, I Know Him So Well, a duet with Elaine Page, which reached number 1 in 1985. Later, in 1999, she performed again in Spend, 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 playing another working-class character, the Pools winner, Viv Nicholson. Again, she was awarded the Olivier Award. However, Barbara's love has always been for her music, so since the 1990s, she's been delighted to return to her roots as a folk musician and singer-songwriter, a decision that coincided with her relocation to the Lincolnshire Wolds. Since then, she's released numerous albums, including albums of songs by Bob Dylan, the Beatles, and last year, Gerry Rafferty, her good friend and fellow musician, who died in 2011. Despite her popular association with musical theatre, it's for acoustic and folk music that Barbara prefers to be acknowledged. In her own words, she is more Brecht than Broadway. And her comment, I like that gloomy stuff because I'm a gloomy Scotswoman, shows her sense of humour, her humility, and the pride she has in her heritage, loving the music of these islands especially. Everything that she gets enthused by, she says, is an expression of the truth and an absolute hope for the future. She's been honoured by the Liverpool Institute for Performing Arts, Liverpool John Moores University, Aberdeen's Robert Gordon University, and the Royal Conservatoire of Scotland. In 2001, she was awarded the OBE for her services to music and drama. She continues to perform at festivals and folk clubs internationally, with occasional appearances performing on television and presenting on the radio. Chancellor, in the context of these outstanding achievements in music and drama, I call on you to confer on Barbara Dixon the award of Doctor of Arts honoris causa and admit her amongst us.
So by the authority invested in me by the University, I am pleased to confer upon you the award of Doctor of Arts, Honoris Causa. Welcome amongst us. Congratulations.
These caps were not made for women's hairdos. Pro-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, fellow graduates, I am delighted to be in Lincoln today and in this most beautiful setting, my favourite cathedral in England, I mean that. Well, you're all setting out on a great adventure as of today. Your life's journey and work begins here. But your education thus far is more than that, as you will have made friends and made decisions in the last few years which will have changed you forever. I had a career once as a civil servant, but my heart lay elsewhere, and I was lucky enough to have one opportunity that gave me the courage I had in me, made it take control, and the direction I took then changed my life forever, for my future lay in music. I didn't go in for talent shows or competitive stuff. I was very snooty about music being a vocation, and despite the popular myths about me and the 1980s hairstyles, I still feel that to this day. Without my skills as a performer, all learned on the hoof, I wouldn't be talking to you now, as nobody would know me. But because of being well known, people seek advice from me, thinking I know some secret. I always try not to advise anyone, as we all need to learn the sense of what we do. But if I were to advise you today, it would be to listen to people you respect and learn from them. I know this, as I'm about to be 67, and I'm still listening and learning to this day. Whatever you choose in the end to do with your skills, make sure you have a life-work balance where you can go fell walking or paintballing, and keeping company with those you love will get you through. Feed your soul. We live in such a small world and everything moves so fast that you need to keep your head. In rural Lincolnshire, they talk about leaning over the gate. Take time. I've had big ups and downs in my own life. I still smart from failing my 11+ exam. It still hurts to this day, deep down. But I turned that humiliation into drive somehow by having faith in my musical ability, although I had no personal confidence to speak of. I learned to play the guitar like the boys I knew. I didn't let being a girl stand in my way. And I competed with the men in folk clubs too. I was virtually the only young woman travelling around the country with a guitar and a suitcase. I don't know why I had that passion, and it certainly wasn't to get to the top. What's the top, anyway? In my opinion, it's better having a long and successful career going up a gentle slope than a meteoric rise and a ski slope back down. I'm still singing, playing guitar, piano and writing, and I certainly have no plans to give up yet. I am so grateful for this lovely honour, and I wish you all the best in your future lives. The very best of good luck to you all. Thank you.
Dr. Sarah Barrow will continue presenting the graduates who are receiving their awards this afternoon.
Pro-Chancellor, I'm pleased to present to you the remaining graduates receiving awards from Lincoln School of Media this afternoon. Honours degree of Bachelor of Arts in Media Production. Troy Cruz.
Even though I'm incredibly nervous, definitely can see me shaking. I'm definitely planning revenge on those who nominated me, so Jessica Jane Moore and Hannah Harvey, I will get you back. In all seriousness though, this gives me the chance to say something that I've wanted to say to all the tutors and graduates here that I've wanted to say for a long time. The past 3 or 4 years have not been easy for us. Whether you've lost someone, you've struggled with work, or you're just trying to get over the Super Bowl hangover, we've all had a problem. And I'm so proud of each and every one of you for making it here today. I don't know how many of you remember through the alcoholic haze back to our first lecture. We were told to look left and right along our roads because only some of us would make it to graduation. I want you to look left and right now because every single one of you has made it. I want to thank the tutors especially for getting us here. You put up with all the blackboard issues, the late night emails and all the excuses, and you still love us. And I also want to thank all the friends and family for supporting us throughout our university careers, being there to make us smile and to tell us that it will all be okay. I'm very grateful to the University of Lincoln for all the opportunities it has given me. I never even thought that I'd come to university at all, yet I've had the chance to try projects that I never thought I'd be able to do. I've visited America on an exchange trip and I really have made some lifelong friends. I wish all of you the very best success and happiness for the future. Before I leave, I have some advice for every single one of you in this room. No matter where you are in your life, or no matter what happens, never give up on your dreams. Because how many of you thought you would be here today, and yet here you all are? So, as a very famous man once said, all our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. So please, if you could all stand up for me.